Talk about Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. I'm 5'5". You're a big deal. That's for you for sure. You're a big
Hair
show.
is bigger in Texas. Hair is always bigger in Texas.
Hair's bigger in Texas, yeah. But I'm not. I'm 5'5". I used to tell people when I'd go out of state announcing rodeos, they'd say, I thought everything's bigger in Texas. I said, they let the air out of me before I leave the town. I heard one today that says, hey, listen, you don't have to ask people where they're from. If they're from Texas, they'll tell you.
That's
and
right.
if they're not from Texas, don't embarrass them.
That's right.
We're Texas proud, just like most Texans are. And if you're not a Texan yet, you could be. Before you get here, you might. Yeah, you should be. Before you get here, though, y'all know a few things about Texas. Number one, we don't wear hats off the rack in Texas. You get your hat, you have your hat man shape it. It's got to fit you. It's got to be yours. But everybody doesn't wear a hat in Texas.
I don't wear a hat.
I know that's amazing to some people. You think all Texans wear hats. A lot of them don't, as a matter of fact. But if you do wear a hat, you don't wear a hat off the rack. That's pretty good. And here's a cool piece of information. Chuck Norris.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
He's from Texas.
No.
Yes, he is.
Is he from Texas?
Yes.
I thought he was an honorary Texas Ranger.
He is.
Oh, okay.
But he'll chuck you in the throat, too. Chuck Norris. He actually is an honorary Texas Ranger. That's pretty cool, right? Walker, Texas Ranger. The big bridge, the suspension bridge that goes across Waco, was the first suspension bridge built in the United States.
That's cool.
Built in Texas.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I've been across that bridge. It didn't scare me any, but I didn't know it was the first one they'd built either. Had I known it was their first shot at it, I might have been a little nervous. So here I'll throw you back. The Astros played in the Astrodome before they moved now to the stadium they're in. And the Astrodome was the first dome-built sports complex facility. It's like one of them wonders of the world, as a matter of fact. And that's in Houston, Texas.
Okay.
So that's kind of a cool tip. Fire ants. Fire ants is something you're not going to get just anywhere.
Fire ants, yeah.
Fire ants are
if you have never experienced a fire ant, don't.
You will know. So here's the thing. Y'all might have regular ants where you live. We have fire ants. They're little bitty cute little things. They're little bitty. I mean, they're so little bitty, you can barely even see them suckers. And that you can't tell which one he is, but there's a whistle man. So I'm not kidding. I'm serious. There's a whistle man. It's a whistle ant. It's a very special breed of fire ant. It's the whistle ant. And so all the other ants will get on you while you're not paying attention. And then all of a sudden, the whistle ant will blow a whistle. And they'll all bite you at the exact same time.
Oh, y'all, it's murder.
Yeah.
It is murder.
Yeah. But you know what? It doesn't have to be that way.
Most of us won't die. We'll want to.
You won't die.
But we won't die.
You won't die. But we do have those in Texas.
Yeah.
Sweet tea, the official drink of Texas.
That's right.
And
or Dr. Pepper.
And Dr. Pepper. That's right. Now, if you're not from Texas and you come to Texas and you order a pop, we'll tell you your dad doesn't work here.
It's
because
Coke.
It's not pop. Everything's a Coke in Texas. Everything is a Coke in Texas.
Yeah.
If you sit down, they'll say, would you like sweet tea or a Coke? And you'll say, I would like a Coke. And they'll say, what kind?
That's right.
And you'll say 7-Up, Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, whatever. So everything is good. You need to know that because I don't want you to be all lost.
Yeah.
Now, honey, sugar, sweetie,
Baby.
and baby
Sugar pie.
are not something that you pour on your pancakes or your cereal.
Yeah.
Those are words of endearment that a sweet little lady in a restaurant might say to you at any
Do
point in time.
not be offended.
Doesn't mean she's in love with
It's
you.
endearing.
It's endearing.
We really mean it as endearing.
Yeah, honey, sugar, sweetie, baby.
Yeah.
You add that to
it's
any
his
meal.
favorite.
It's my favorite. I love it. And in Texas, if it ain't fried, I don't know what the heck y'all are doing. We fry it, we grill it. You know jalapeno jelly? You know where that's created? Texas.
Really?
Yeah. And do you know second most commonly spoke foreign language is?
Spanish.
No.
Why not?
It's Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. Wow.
In Texas.
Okay.
We're multicultural. We're multilingual. Is it bilingual?
I speak slang.
Trilingual?
I don't know about Vietnamese.
I speak more than one language.
Yeah.
I speak redneck, rural, southern,
Country fried.
country. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some stuff you need to know about
Yeah.
Texas. So, chicken fried steak ain't got nothing to do with chicken. Listen to me. Some of you folks don't live here. Chicken fried steak
Smothered in gravy.
ain't got nothing to do with chicken. Chicken fried steak is a round steak. It is battered. It is flipped. It is flopped in that egg batter and flour. And it's thrown over in some grease where if you're too close to it, it'll burn you. And then it is pulled out of that and smothered in some gravy. Honey, hush. Chicken fried steak is a standard
And
in
fried
Texas.
ribs.
And we do have fried ribs. Some of y'all had never fried no fried ribs. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. Fried ribs, fried sweet potato pie, turnip greens. But if you got to have some bacon grease, you go on turnip greens.
Yeah.
And you can pick turnip greens off the side of the road in Texas.
Really, you can.
You just drive under there. They are. Go get them. That's Texas. What else is Texas? What else do you need to know?
We have great pecans.
We
We
have
have
great
lots
pecans.
of fruit trees. We got wineries.
Well, California's kind of got a monopoly on the wineries.
Yeah, but we got them too. So
Yeah, well, I mean, we're not going to be outdone. And we got famous
we got
people.
bigger grapes.
We got
Let's just
famous.
say we got
We got
bigger
lots
grapes.
of famous people.
We do.
Right
we
here
have
where
Neil
we
McCoy.
live. Neil McCoy, right here in Longview, Texas.
Right.
And Matthew McConaughey graduated high school with him. He
Yeah.
spoke at my daughter's graduation last
That
year.
was awesome.
Yeah, shoot, super good guy, man. We grew up since we was little bitty kids. I've known him since we was little. He was handsome then. I didn't like him. No, I liked him then. A lot of famous people from Lyndon B. Johnson was born in Texas.
One of our presidents.
Lady Bird Johnson, you know, his wife, had a lot of property over here around Wascom, close to us, and there's some places over there that she even established still.
And I believe Lady Bird is the one who established planting the seeds all along the highways
Yep.
and byways, and that's
the
why
blue
we get to
bonnets.
see the blue bonnets and the Indian paintbrushes and all the flowers along the roadways, which is amazing.
From Texas.
Yep.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Just like that. Everybody doesn't own a cow in Texas.
Thank God.
Yeah, you
I don't want to own a cow.
And all cows are not longhorns.
No.
And just because the cow has a horn does not mean it's a boy cow.
Right.
That's the things you need to know before you move to Texas.
Yeah.
What else we got here? Gotta think of something. Oh, football.
It's a big deal.
It was a big deal. The first rodeo in history happened in Pecos, Texas.
Rodeos are.
We're talking about a real sport.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
my phone's
talking
going off.
cowboys, rodeo,
Yeah.
calf roping, bull riding, cool announcers, sweep you off your feet, change your life,
Yeah.
make you live like country. Are you feeling it, baby? Are you
I am.
feeling it?
Yeah.
Romance, that came from Texas. Surely it did.
Yeah.
Maybe not. A lot of cool things to see
Horseback
and
riding
do
off into
in
the sunset.
Texas. Yeah, and where are you leaving to? Golly. So anyway, we love Texas. You probably love Texas too if you come give it a try. And guess what? We don't mind.
Yeah.
We got plenty of room.
We do. Wide open spaces.
Racer Gwen Botkin here and all about Texas. We'll be back. See you soon.